Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Ezati binti AHMAD and my matric number 292765. Climate change is a big problem causing extreme weather like heat wave, droughts and floods. This event destroys jobs, home and income. Researchers said that it costs the global job market 16 million every hour, especially in farming, construction, tourism and energy. This happened because of human actions like pollution and deforestation. In countries like Bangladesh, floods and cyclones leave farmers and fishermen without work. In Ethiopia, droughts run crops and causing unemployment. But climate change also brings new changes. Countries like Norway and Denmark create green jobs in renewable energy, helping both the environment and the economy. This study looks at how climate change impacts jobs and create the need for smart ideas and teamwork to solve this problem and create a better future.
The impact of climate change on the labour market. Climate change is a critical issue impacting Malaysia's labour market, particularly in agriculture and tourism. Rising temperatures, erratic rainfall and extreme weather events are major challenges. Some sectors affected by climate change. The first is agriculture sector. The key problem is climate variability has caused a 10% drop in raised yield. Impact on workers, which is farmers face lower income and seasonal jobs during harvest period, are declining due to uncertainties in crop production. ILO findings is seasonal workers are hit hardest, leading to unstable livelihoods and greater economic vulnerability. The next sector is tourism. Environmental effect, which is rising sea level, heat waves, and storm disrupt outdoor tourism and damage infrastructure like coastal hotel. Economic impact, which is outdoor activity and lodging industry suffer income loss, reducing job opportunity in entertainment, hospitality, and related sector. Future risk is climate change when continue to lower tourism demand, affecting income for workers in this sector. Climate change is not just an environmental issue, it is a labour crisis. Proactive steps are needed to support vulnerable workers, adapt infrastructure, and ensure economic resilience.
The next part is the impact of the climate change on global labour market. So there are 4 sectors that are relevant to impact of heat stress, which is the first one is agriculture, followed by construction, industry, and services. So based on the graph, the composition is between 1995 and the projected year 2030. The population of working age in 1995 is 3.9 billion workers. Meanwhile, for the projected year 2030 is about 6.6 billion workers. The countries from sub-regions such as in Eastern, Central and Western Africa are highly exposed to the impact of climate change such as heat stress. This is because the large employment is in the agriculture sectors and they also located in the high temperature area. The countries from the sub-regions such as in Arab states also exposed to the heat stress because of their major in the economy is construction. The next graph showing the working hours lost to heat stress by sub-region for the year 1995 and the projected year 2030. For Southern Asia and Western Africa are the sub-region that most expected to be affected by the heat stress, which is the productivity is estimated to lose about 5.3% and 4.8% in 2030, corresponding to around 43 and 9 million full-time jobs. But for the countries from sub-region Northern Europe, the effect of heat stress on the labour might be zero due to the low temperature.
Hello everyone, my name is Rishita Dr. GUNASEGARAN. My metric number is 291855. Now I'm going to explain about factors influencing the impact climate change on the labour market. First factor is sectors vulnerability. Climate change is easily one of the most significant labour market transformation forces globally, and Malaysia is no exception. First and foremost, agriculture and fishery usually are most directly affected by climate change because these two sectors rely on environmental conditions that are rapidly changing now. These sectors are the most directly affected by the climate change due to their dependence on environmental conditions, such as unpredictable weather patterns, floods, and drought disrupt productions. Example agriculture sector is the Ministry of Agriculture and the Food Security confirmed that Malaysia incurred about 1,790,000 Swiss francs, which included the loss of rice or paddy plantation due to the flood of 2024. The severe loss due to the natural calamity has created a situation where the country has to rely highly on importing rice for domestic consumptions. For fisheries, according to the Malay Mail paper, preliminary estimate indicate that the losses incurred by aquaculture entrepreneurs in the flood-affected states total amount RM28 million for my committee Perikanan Fisheries operators, and inland fishermen the losses are estimated at RM800,000 as reported by Department of Fisheries. The consequence of these situations will reduce productivity that affect jobs and income, especially for smallholders and rural workers. Second factor is job displacement and immigration. Climate change affects the labor market of Malaysia through job displacement or immigration, primarily affecting the coastal and urban areas. Natural disasters like floods and storm displace workers, forcing immigration to other regions or industry. For example, the climate change refuges have been caused for the concern around the global, while International Economic and Peace believe that statistics as high as 1.2 billion people could be displaced across the globe by 2050 due to negative impacts from natural occurrence. Displacement of workers due to climate-related calamities reduce the productivity of affected industry such as agriculture and fisheries. The last factor is green economy and job creation. Employment prospects and challenges for the labor in Malaysia's fight against climate change in the transition to a green economy. Recent fluctuation with the climate changes and the steadily increasing commitments under the Paris Agreement have made the renewable energy sector, namely the solar and wind power sectors, a growing market. Malaysia's aspiration to hit 31% renewable energy in the power supply by 2025 is a testimony to this growing need for human capital within those industries. Present challenges such as short-term job losses, high costs, and potential inequality. Thank you. That's all from me.
Hi, my name is Nurul BINTI PUNIRAN, matric number 293710. Would like to explain about my pipe, which is applying knowledge into a real world. I will provide example that government apply in Malaysia, which is renewable energy, or we can call RE. RE is essential for Malaysia's strategy to combat climate change and promote sustainable development. The country target 31% RE by 2025 and aims for 40% by 2035. Focusing on hydro, biopower, biogas, and especially solar energy due to our country's geographic location. The first key initiative that government do is Net Energy Metering, NEM program, launched in 2016 and expanded in 2019. It allows consumers to install solar PV systems and sell excess electricity back to the grid, reducing costs and promoting RE adoption. It has led to increased solar PV installation, job creation, investment, and reduced greenhouse gas emission. Next initiative is Green Technology Master Plan, GTMP, introduced in 2017. It generates green technologies into various sectors to improve energy efficiency, create 60,000 green jobs by 2030, and foster economic growth. It aims to position Malaysia as a regional green technology hub and reduce environmental impact through sustainable practices. The GTMP covers several key areas which are energy, manufacturing, transportation, green building, waste management, and water.
Assalamualaikum. My name is HAZIRAH binti ZULKIFLI and my material number is 293841. I will explain about suggestion for impact of climate change on the labour markets that always increasing. Firstly, our group suggests to improving the training goals. Green industry should invest in technical and vocational education training, which is TVET, that will help the labour to have a good training in their own skills, and it will help climate change on the labour market. Secondly, is support the use of just transition strategies. For example, like social safety nets like unemployment insurance and severance pay offer short-term financial stability. It is really important for the labour safety that retraining program assist employees in acquiring skills pertinent to green industry. Next is investing in labour market policy for adaptation and mitigation. This is to adjust the long-term issues at the labour market like biodiversity loss, as well as short-term environment shocks like natural catastrophes. By openings in new green sector using employment subsidies, it can encourage companies to engage people to enter in the green industries. Last point is climate funds for employment initiatives. Practicing labour market strategies will help adapt to climate change by financial limitation, and governments that may get beyond this barrier by using global climate funds like the Green Climate Fund or the Global Environment Facility will help to fund the way that can balance the environmental objective with employment development.
In conclusion, climate change affects jobs by causing job losses, unsafe work conditions, and lower productivity, especially in farming, fishing, and factories. Extreme weather like heat wave and floods make things worse. But a green economy can create new jobs in renewable energy, ecotourism, and green technology. Programs like Malaysia's NEM and GTMP show how green energy can grow jobs and the economy. To fix this, government and companies need to train people for green jobs, support those who lost jobs, and invest in eco-friendly plans. For example, workers from coal and oil can learn solar energy skill. Governments, businesses, and schools must work together to prepare a greener economy. This teamwork can turn problems into changes for a better future.